Hi, I'm Carrie Kaufman, and today I'm going to teach you how to follow up with your prospects without being lame. So following up with prospects can be one of the hardest and most awkward things to do, and that's a reason why most business owners or salespeople don't do it as often as they should. Right? Studies show that it takes an average of 7 touches to make a sale, yet most of us give up after just 1 or 2 because it just gets awkward and uncomfortable. Because most follow-up systems go something like this. Hey, did you get that thing that I sent? Hey, are you ready to move forward? How about now? How about now? Just following up, just wanted to check in to see, blah, blah, blah. So it's no wonder why the prospect never calls you or emails you back unless they're actually ready to make a buying decision. It just gets a little bit annoying. They don't like it. You hate it. So let's stop doing follow-up the lame way. And I'm going to give you some tools and some resources to help you add a little variety to your follow-up, add a lot of value to your follow-up to deepen the relationship so when the prospect is ready to buy, you're right there and you can help them move forward and take that step immediately. So I've developed this process I call the follow-up twister. It's best to think about it maybe like a pair of dice, right? So you have on one die, you have the ways that you can contact someone. Right now, most business owners use 2, primarily email, right? Just checking in email. The second most popular would probably be a phone call, maybe a text. But there's a lot more ways you can contact people other than just those 2. Could be through a letter. It might be with a handwritten note. It might be an invitation to an event. Maybe it's a social event, a community event, something like a charitable thing or a football game, or maybe even a business function, a networking mixer that you're hosting or something that your industry or some association that you belong to has got going on and you could invite them to come along with you. Might have nothing at all to do with your business, but there's a lot of different ways that you could make a connection with a person besides just phone and email. So that's on one die, okay, all the different ways you could contact someone. On the second die is all the different reasons you could contact someone. And here's where you get endless opportunities for following up because you have the ways to contact them and the reasons to contact them, and they kind of mix and match to make a different feeling, a different experience every single time. So it's not just the same follow-up over and over. So now let's talk about the reasons that you could make a contact with somebody. Certainly following up or just checking in is one of them, but there's a lot more reasons. One of my favorites is something that starts with, hey, I saw this and I thought of you. Now there's a whole bunch of things that could follow that. It might be that you've come up with a new idea, a new way that you can serve them, something that you hadn't presented maybe in your initial proposal. It might also be an article that you read somewhere in a newspaper or a blog or something that you saw online or in a magazine. It might not even have anything to do with your business. It might be something that's family fun and you know they've got a couple of little kids and so, hey, I saw this and I thought you'd enjoy it. Now, that's going to take on a different feeling depending on which method of contact you use. Now, one is you could send that off in an email. Send the link to the blog that you read. That's a great quick touch you could do really, really quickly, and that's more likely to get a response than, hey, just checking in. They're likely to respond and at least acknowledge the fact that you sent them something and say, hey, thanks for thinking of me, or I thought that was great, or thanks for sharing, right? Now, that same strategy, if you rip it out of the magazine and you put it in a handwritten note that just says, hey, I was just thinking about you. I came across this and I thought you might find it interesting. Hope you're doing well. And it goes off in the mail, handwritten address and a real stamp. It's for sure going to get read. So the same kind of follow-up used in 2 different ways can actually get you 2 different results. You could take the same strategy, take a printout of it, deliver it to their office with some brownies. That might give you a face-to-face connection and you've given them a little something. You're likely to catch them and you might even chat for a few minutes. Now, remember, that's not necessarily about business. It might just be about something that they find interesting because following up is about building the relationship. Right? If they haven't bought from you yet, there's a reason why. And maybe it's because they need a deeper relationship. They need to know you, like you, trust your product or service even more. So it's a great way to do that. Some other reasons you can follow up might be to share an inspirational quote or a case study or something that's going on in the community, or maybe even a referral to another resource. Like, hey, when we met, you mentioned that you were looking to XYZ, and here's a guy that I think might help you with that, right? Maybe something that's complementary to your business, or you can send a referral out to one of your strategic partners. That's likely to get a response as well. So if you think about the reason I'm doing this is just to engage. Not every step in the follow-up process is meant to make a sale. If you think, how can I just get these people to engage with me? that opens up a whole new level of opportunity. You've got a variety of ways you can contact people. You've got a variety of reasons you can contact people. Now you have a variety of methods to deepen the relationship, and that's what's going to progress the sale faster than any level of just checking in that you might have going on now. So I hope this helps you to follow up without being lame. I'd love to hear which idea was most impactful for your business, so do me a favor and leave me a comment below. Or if you've got another follow-up strategy that works really well for you, I'd love to hear about that too. Thanks and have a great day. Those birds are noisy.